Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. You know, people make it too complicated. Wall Street tells you the market cap and the trailing PE and the forward PE and price to sales to confuse you. All you need to know is, does the stock have volume? What's that mean? Energy. What does that mean? If you have people buying a stock, enough of the stock's being bought, it influences the prices to go up. Join my gang, philsgang.com. We're using charting, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
The economy is booming.
I mean, I think the market is doing well because the economy is doing well.
That's why people are reasonably optimistic. It's still a bull market. It's still moving from the lower left to the upper right.
The data seems to be great in the U.S.
The longest running bull market ever.
You've got a train wreck on trade. You've got a train wreck on deficits hitting what the Fed is trying to finally accomplish. And this doesn't bode well for, another 4% up if you hit the old highs, because when it hits, there's easily going to be 20, 30, or 40% down. This economy isn't strong, and it can't take the punishment that is coming out of an unhinged White House and a Washington, policy environment that where they all have their heads in the sand.
So, who's correct? Is this a big booming economy that we're told every day by the jibber jabbers on these financial shows on TV? Or is Stockman correct that we're heading for a crash, we're heading for a train wreck? Well, I'm going to tell you exactly who's right and who's wrong, because I'm going to tell you the truth. You don't get that anywhere else but here at Phil's Gang. Welcome to my show, Phil's Gang. My name is Phil Grande. I'm your host. It's 8 past the hour here on Phil's Gang. And today, with such a strong economy, U.S. foreclosures rise for the first time in 36 months is the headline. Let me repeat. They're telling us the economy is firing on all cylinders. We've never seen such a strong economy as this. But yet, the headline today, U.S. foreclosures rise, first time in 36 months. That's off of last week's report that said new home sales have dropped to an 8-month low. Existing home sales fall for the third month, and pending home sales fall for 6 months in a row. Wow. So how can we have a terrible housing market, one that's starting to fail, one that people are cutting their prices, to, we have everything's great, everything's beautiful. But where do you find the truth other than here on Phil's Gang? Well, you can find it in two places. And there's only two places you can really find the truth about the economy. You're not going to find it on Fox Business. You're going to find it on CNBC Business or Bloomberg. You're not even going to find it in the GDP that we get every month, like the Bible. I love the GDP. They think now it's the Bible. Whatever the GDP comes up with, that's it. That's the Bible. If the economy grew 2.8%, that's it. Grew 1.1%, it's the truth. No. The GDP is manipulated. It's the most manipulated report that we have. The GDP is useless because they manipulate the inventory. They make inventory adjustments. Their special one, the one they like the most, is soybeans. Every time they need to push the number around so it looks better, they take the soybeans and they manipulate that inventory. So where do you get the truth? There's two places. Housing starts in durable goods. But housing starts have been the best. Housing starts are so exact, nobody can screw with them. They can't be manipulated by inventory. And housing starts have never failed. Since 1960, they've always predicted an early warning sign for a recession. Never failed. Never. Not one time. In fact, the months leading up to the past recessions since 1960, the average year-over-year drop in the housing starts was roughly 25%. And every recession since 1960 has been predicted by a double-digit decline in housing starts. Now, housing starts are even more accurate than one of my favorites, the flattening yield curve, which means you take the 10-year Treasury yield and you take the 2-year Treasury yield, and the 10-year Treasury yield should be higher. So let's say the 10-year Treasury yield is at 3 and the 2 years at 2. That's good. That means no recession. But when that 2-year Treasury starts going up to the 3 and they're almost the same, that means recession, and it's seldom, very seldom is that wrong. But here's what they do. They never want to talk about housing starts because it's accurate. These financial jibber-jabbers will always divert you away from the truth. They'll always divert you away from what's most accurate, the most accurate predictor. Not only the housing starts, but the economy. Never mind these GDP, but they always direct you to the GDP. They always direct you to the wages. Look what we just got. 4.1% GDP. They manipulated the 4.1% GDP. They never said, well, it's really 2.8, but the only reason it's doubled since the last quarter is because of the trade, all the new trade tariffs. Everybody wanted to beat the higher prices, so they ordered their goods early. So they took their orders that they normally take in the third and the fourth quarter. They ordered early, so they all show up in the second quarter. So what they're doing is they're stealing from the future, and they brought it back in just to make it to get under the line. They didn't want to get hit with a higher cost. That's how we went from 2 to 4. Nobody's going to explain that to you. Nobody's going to explain it. Then they manipulate their favor, the soybean inventory. Now, the financial jibber-jabbers, they'll tell you all you need to know if the economy is doing well is look at the GDP in the wages. So GDP last quarter is at 4.1%, wages 2.8%. The 4.1%, I said, was a combination of where everybody took their orders early. And, the 2.8%, the wages, guess what? That wasn't adjusted for inflation. If you adjust it for inflation, it's negative. In fact, wages have been going down, been declining for 6 years. But let's talk about why the housing starts are so important and why they're so truthful. First reason, investors need to look to the housing starts because it's connected and linked to all the ancillary spending associated with the purchase of homes. Renovation, furniture, inside, outside, pools, remodeling costs, even utilities, which is a huge part of the economy. Matter of fact, it represents 1/6 of the GDP. That's why it's so important. Moreover, housing starts are a great leading indicator of the economy. It looks out, it looks forward, because it can take several months for a home builder to construct a house. It can take anywhere from 6 months, we got a little tiny house, to 1.5 years. And another one is the consumer confidence. We always hear how consumer confidence is great. And who tells us how the consumer confidence is great? It all comes from the government. And then it's passed down to the jibber-jabbers. Like on Fox and CNBC, then they tell us what the consumer confidence is. But who has a handle on consumer confidence? Nobody's got a better handle than a builder. The builder has the best sense of the confidence of the consumer. He works with them. when they come to build the house and they get a contractor, that contractor, he's the first one that knows when the confidence is declining and someone's worried about losing their job and all of a sudden they don't want to build a house. He knows first. We'll be right back with more. And my favorite stock, Starbucks, I'll report how we're doing on that stock next.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
if you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if you're a person that says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com and give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay. If you recall, we've been talking about Starbucks. I said, why don't you join my gang and follow me with Starbucks? You join, it's $39.95. And if you're real busy, you don't have time to come to my classes or anything else, that's fine. You still have access to everything. But if you just want the stock, and then we put it on our video and on our chart, and we tell you when to buy and when we tell you when to get out. Starbucks, we just started with Starbucks, and Starbucks, I'll give it to you right now, it started to turn green at a buy signal at $51. And today it's at $54.44. So Starbucks, and a nice 7% from the time it turned green. I'm not saying every gang member got 7%. Some gang members got 4%. Some gang members got 3%, 6%, depending where they got in. But the key is, where does the buy signal begin? Where does the green start? When do you get that? When do you get the signal that the big institutions, and especially the big banks and the big insurance companies and the big hedge funds, when they are buying, that's the important thing, when you get that signal. Some don't get in right away, some hesitate. But it's like a profit center. From where it turns green to red is a profit center. So sometimes they go up 15%. I got one stock, I know you're not going to believe it. We're up over 400%. And now that's unusual. Believe me, we've been in that a long time, up 400%. But you always start out like we did with DLTR. That's another one I told you. Why don't you join the gang? Follow me on DLTR. I'll give you 3 videos during the day. If you're busy, all you have to do is open up your mobile device, spend about a minute, and I explain what I'm doing with it. When to add to your position, whatever. If you don't have even a minute during the day, then just look on you'll get an alert when to get in and when to get out. So you can make it that easy, but it's all done by following the money from the big institutions, not the noise, not the jibber jabbers. So join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Start today, and we are going to have some great opportunities because guess what happened? We now have a weak dollar. Remember, the dollar since January 2017, it dropped. It dropped to January 2018, it dropped 15%. Now, when a dollar is weak, remember, it's not advantageous to the consumer staple stocks or the healthcare stocks or utility stocks. So I make sure as a gang member, when that weak dollar, when we have that weak dollar, when it dropped, we weren't in those stocks. In fact, we started to switch to Caterpillar. which we had about a 15% gain. We switched to McDonald's. When you have a weak dollar, that's what you switch to. Now, weak dollars are good for commodities, for steel, for aluminum, for gold. Weak dollars are great for the tech stocks, semis especially. Also, energy, oil stocks, energy, BP, Exxon, Energy, Valero, rig, oil drillers. So it's important for me to know when the stock is strong, when the dollar's strong and dollar's weak, because you have to move around from those areas that do well with a weak dollar and those areas that don't do so well with a weak dollar. And that's what I do for my gang. You haven't got to do a thing. But here's what's interesting. When the dollar dropped, and think about it, when the dollar dropped and you go all the way back and you look, and remember, the dollar, okay, when it started to drop on January 2017, and it dropped 15%. And it then started to go back up. It started to go back up again at the end of January, and it started to go back up to where we are the other day, which was about August, as I say, August 2018. But here's what's interesting. When it was dropping, when the dollar is weak, the only thing that happened back then was everyone said, weak dollar, we have a weak America. That's right. A weak dollar is a weak economy. That doesn't mean you can't make money in stocks. You certainly can because you want to get into those stocks, those areas that love a weak dollar, like semiconductors or like industrials like Caterpillar. Now, what happened? All of a sudden, Larry Kudlow, remember, Larry Kudlow didn't get to the White House. He went to the White House. Everybody thinks he started on April 2nd. 2018. No, that was his official start of the job. Larry Kudlow started to work at the White House right after the inauguration. Right after the inauguration. And he's been instrumental. He always calls himself King Dollar, King Dollar. And he's been instrumental in trying to rig the dollar to go back up. So it had a 15% drop, and then he rigged it. And he made sure that dollar went up about 13% of that 15. But here's where he screwed up. And why did he do that? Because he decided that he was going to take advantage of China. China was weak. China's stock market's falling apart. China's economy's falling apart. So he says, you know what I'm going to do? He says, I got to convince people, I'm going to start a story that America is the strongest economy in the world. And the only way I can prove that is the dollar is strong, because a strong dollar means a strong economy. So I'm going to rig the dollar to go up. And how am I going to do that? We're going to get out there and we are going to start a whole show on the road. Big show on the road saying, we're going to do every day. We're going to talk about how strong our country is, how strong our country is. And people will now come and invest in the United States. Everybody said, boy, it's got to be strong. Listen to these guys. And this is what they did.
This is a boom that will be sustainable. The economic boom, and that boom is far from over. We could grow this economy at 4 or 5%.
This is what he has done to rig the dollar up. Now the consequences are going to hit. I'll explain the consequences and how we can benefit.
For more information on this show, go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. PhilsGang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. PhilsGang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
At philsgang.com, we teach you how to secure your financial stability. With a Phil's Gang membership, you will learn and understand how to invest in the stock market and how to keep those profits. Avoid the financial pain of 2008. Don't be exposed to losing your retirement nest egg. Take control and secure your investments with philsgang.com. Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil's Gang. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
I think that the king dollar, the strong dollar, it's a steady dollar, is a sign of confidence.
Yeah, a sign of confidence. Then you got Charles Payne saying,
right now, it looks like the economy is firing on all cylinders.
Right. So the idea was when the dollar dropped from January 2017 down to January 2018, a weak dollar means a weak economy, but it also means great opportunity, because when you have a weak dollar, you can make money in oil rigs, oil service, okay, and energy like BP. You also can make a lot of money in mining stocks. They love a weak dollar. You also can make money in material stocks, international paper. You can buy stocks that are called industrial stocks. See, this is where all the money goes. You see all the money from the institutions, from the banks, from the insurance companies, the hedge funds. This is where they go. They go into the industrials, like Caterpillar. So all these were dropping, but it shows a weak economy. So Kudlow says, wait a minute, I got an idea. We got to get more investors coming to the United States. China's in a tank. Their economy's going down. Stock market's down about 30%. We'll create an illusion that our economy is terrific. So what we'll do is get together and we'll just keep promoting how wonderful this economy is. I'll have my friends on CNBC. I'll have my friends, the all-star team on Fox. All they're going to do is just take parking space in everybody's head how great the economy is and we're the best economy in the world. If you say it over and over and over, they'll begin to believe it. And then they'll start coming here buying our dollars. And the dollar will go up, and then everybody will believe me, because now the dollar's up, the greatest economy in the world. Look, dollar's up. See, I'm telling the truth. But he forgot one thing. Larry's not very bright. Larry forgot that we have 16 countries that belong to what we call the emerging markets, which China is the biggest. They borrow from Europe all the time, European banks. And when the dollar goes up, while Larry was pushing the dollar higher, manipulating it higher with the Federal Reserve to create an illusion we had a strong economy when we don't, all those countries were coming over here going, look at this. We can go to the United States and buy the dollar. And the dollar kept going up and up and up, but there was a problem Larry didn't think about. These emerging markets owe so much money to the European banks. When they pay it back, they always want to pay it back in weak dollars, not strong dollars. So all of a sudden they're paying it back with weak, strong dollars, which means the European banks are starting to fail. Their earnings are starting to drop, which means the 5 biggest banks over here, Bank of America, Citi, JP Morgan, I think it's Wells Fargo, and there's one other, that they're all taking a hit because those European banks are linked with these 5 large banks in the United States through derivatives. Not even going to explain what a derivative is. So now Kudlow starts to, oh my God. Man, he said, all these European banks are going down. That means these banks are going down. Our banks, our 5 biggest banks, which is going to take the economy down. We got to swing this the other way. We got to now manipulate the dollar to go back down. And that's what they're doing. They're turning it around to go back down. So you got some great opportunities to go back and buy the mining stocks. Give you an example. The gold mining stocks, which we've been short because it's been a strong dollar, not good for the mining stocks. So we've been shorting the mining stocks. They're down about 20%. We picked up about 14%. Now we're going to switch around and we're going to buy them because they're at a discount of 26%. What a deal. Halliburton, oil. Now with the dollar going down, remember they dropped 33% with the dollar that was so high, it was killing our economy, killing our Here's the other thing Kudlow didn't think about. He's so stupid. By driving that dollar so high to prove the America was a great economy, when you have a high dollar, a strong dollar, remember, our multinational companies, 45 to 60% of their profits, their earnings, come from overseas. And when you have a high dollar, you're killing their earnings. So that means the next quarter that Kudlow was saying was going to be 5%. That's how stupid he is.
We could grow this economy at 4 or 5%.
Then he goes, oops, I screwed up. I can't grow the economy 4 to 5%. Now when I'm pushing how strong America is, I manipulated the dollar up, and when the dollar's so strong, all the multinational companies, they're going to take big hits on their earnings. Oh, my God, I got to get the dollar back down. The worst thing that the president ever did is bring that dope Larry Kudlow into the White House. He's going to destroy this whole this whole country. Unbelievable. He doesn't know what he's doing. Larry Kudlow, a.k.a. Green Sprouts. Larry Kudlow, a.k.a. King Dollar. Larry Kudlow, a.k.a. Goldilocks. All he is a master at pumping. He's a big cheerleader. You can't cheerlead this economy up and try to cheerlead it down. Give me a break. So we got some great opportunities. And so why don't you join again? I said, please join it with Starbucks. Please join it with Dollar Tree. Please join it with when we were shorting the mining stocks, so the dollar was strong. Now that the dollar is weak, please join the gang, and we'll catch Intel. We'll catch Intel. Think about it. Intel is down now about 19%. What a discount on Intel. And you buy it when the dollar's weak. GDX down over 20%. The dollar's weak. We buy it. Schlumberger, oil is now down 29%. Now it's time to buy it. Before, we weren't buying these. We were shorting them, making money on the way down because the dollar was strong. But now he's screwed up. He knows he's not going to get his 4 to 5% earnings growth next quarter because he screwed up. Because the corporations are now reporting bad numbers because of the strong dollar. They can't sell their goods overseas. That's their top line revenue. 45-60% comes from overseas. They're screwed. So I will start picking out these stocks, just like I did Starbucks, which is up 5%, Dollar Tree, which is up 12%, and Avion's up 19%, GDX, and another one, I won't even give you that one, TND, you won't believe it's 400%. Now, I'm not saying these gains are going to guarantee you're going to have the same gains. I can't guarantee anything. But I can guarantee you this, you don't have to do a thing. If you're very, very busy and you just want to start making some money, you've got to. You got to get away from the 401k. The 401k will not make you money. The 401k is the worst product in the world. Over 30 years, check it out, the best returns you ever got was 4%. But the biggest problem with the 401k is the fees are a killer. You pay half of what you saved goes to fees. I can put you in the spiders. I just started one group in the spiders, use my MV2 color-coded chart. Spiders, we started to see more money start coming in at $279. SPY, so I got them in. And now it's at $286. So it's up about, 4%? But the key is they will get out before it comes back down. Any stock they're in will get out before they come back down because we are following not the fundamentals. Who cares about what a company is doing? What you care about is what the money in that company is doing. The investor money, is it going in, is it going out? So there's a great opportunity. So 877-600-GANG is the number. Call now, join it, and all I ask is for 30 days, judge me by my performance and the performance of my chart. Okay, 401k, terrible. It is terrible. I'm not telling you to get out of your 401k, but you're never going to retire with a 401k. Start with me with the spiders. You don't have those fees. Be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, people make it too complicated. Wall Street tells you the market cap and the trailing PE and the forward PE and price to sales to confuse you. All you need to know is, does the stock have volume? What's that mean? Energy. What does that mean? If you have people buying a stock, enough of the stock's being bought, it influences the prices to go up. Join my gang, philsgang.com. We're using charting, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
The types of things that he's doing, I think I need to speak out. And so I've been speaking out rather forcefully. I don't believe I'm being political at all.
Do you think that John Brennan's hyperbole is an issue here? Is one of the reasons we're having this crisis?
Well, I think it is. I think...
You know what? I can't hear this anymore. Also, I can't hear this anymore. I just can't stand it anymore.
I'm sorry, but it's super obvious already. He is a Russian asset.
Yeah. Bill Maher says Trump's a Russian asset. I just can't listen to this stuff anymore. Every night, Brennan, every night, Russia. Or our country is imploding from within, but you can't convince people because you got the other people saying this.
Right now, it looks like the economy is firing on all cylinders. There's a lot of real optimism out there, and it's reflecting in our stock market as well.
Yeah. I'm fighting that. They're on TV every day. It's not working. You know, the other thing I was thinking about the other night, this nutcase.
Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez.
You know, why do we see so much of this socialism now, everywhere? She didn't happen overnight. No, she represents 50 years where our educators, who are socialists, Marxists, but they label themselves as Democrats, liberal Democrats, infiltrated our schools, our colleges, our campuses with these Marxist beliefs that it's not possible to make a socialist out of individual adults. Therefore, start developing the children. And after 50 years of these Marxists who call themselves Democrats, left-wing liberal Democrats, they caught a person like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She's a result of this. Where now today she and the other youth are opting to shed their parents' capitalist views for socialist viewpoints, which the government controls all means of production and distribution of goods. And I'm going to tell you, this could turn out very badly for this country. You can laugh. But when you get people who worked all their lives and they can't retire at 65, and they say, what went wrong? I did everything right. I was a good person. I had the company take money out of my paycheck. Now I'm ready to retire. I'm supposed to have $500,000. I only got half of that. And they tell you, well, it's the fees. And you're going to say, well, nobody told me about the fees. Well, that's not their job to tell you about the fees. Because the employer and the mutual fund manager work together to profit off of you. They select a mutual fund for you. I told you this yesterday. They select a mutual fund for you when you're a new employee and you sit there and they're setting you up with your 401k. They give you a list of mutual funds and they make sure the mutual fund company gets together with the employer and says, just take the worst performing mutual funds. I'll provide you and give it to your employee. He's not going, or she's not going to know the difference. It's the worst performer, because now I can make a fortune. The mutual fund company makes a fortune on the worst performing mutual funds. And then he says, I will kick you back, Mr. Employer, $300,000 or $500,000. This is the biggest skimming operation, and that's why the 401k doesn't work, and that's why the father of the 401k, Ted Betta, calls it a monster, calls it corrupt. So nobody cared up until 2008. It wasn't until 2008 the baby boomers started to retire. But before 2008, and if you go back into the 70s and the early 80s, the market was booming. Everybody thought, oh, this 401k is much better than a pension. I'm getting rich. And then they lost all their money. Reality set in 2008, because now there's 2008, the first 10,000 people a day started to retire. And they were the first ones to find out, where's my money? Well, went to hidden fees, 27 of them. Your average is 2 to 3% fee. That takes half of your money. You can get a SPDR, the S&P 500, that's 500 of the best companies in the world, in one basket, an ETF. Just go online to an online broker, you buy it, and then follow me on the SPDR using my chart. Start out, just watch me. Then you can get the chart after a month if you want.
4 minutes, 4.
And you can build a nice nest egg because you don't have those fees. It's the fees that are killers. And people don't believe it. You can't get them to believe it. But I'm so sick of all this Russia stuff. People are so they've taken so much parking space in everybody's head every night with this stuff that people don't have no idea what's really going on in this economy. People think as long as the stock market's going up, everything must be wonderful. Well, the stock market stopped going up. Did anybody notice? As of January, the market stopped going up. Today's the first time we have clawed back the 11% loss, and now we're even. And it's the first time that we've made, again, a new all-time high. But my gang is in the spiders. They're long. They're making money today. But this market's going to implode. It's going to implode. All this that's going on right now, trying to get the dollar down, trying to push up the market, the stock market and all that, it's not going to work because we got too much debt. The debt is the killer. See, the one good thing about the debt, it will drive the dollar down, which will make us money in semiconductors, gold mining stocks, material stocks like International Paper, industrial stocks like Caterpillar. Caterpillar, it's on sale. It's down 26%. So please, join my gang tonight. Try it for a month, and all you have to do is just wait for my alert that comes across your computer that says to buy Caterpillar or to buy Intel or to buy International Paper. I monitor that with my staff, with my chart, following the flow of money from the big institutions. And then you're alerted when to get out. You're also alerted when to add to your position. But the best thing is you don't ever have to worry again about losing money. You're going to be out in time. So test me over 30 days. See if I'm not telling you the truth. And all I ask is to join or to please take care of St. Jude. Send them a little bit of money. And don't fall for these annuities. These annuities are another scam. There's nothing worse than an annuity. It's another scam where they promise you whether the market goes up or the market goes down, you'll never lose money. All they're doing is selling you an insurance policy, but what you don't realize is most people buy annuities after the market's gone down, after the market crashed, like in 2008. They don't read the fine print where it says, well, when the market goes up, you're going to be limited to 3% or 5%. The rest is mine. Then when the market went up 27% since 2008, these annuities, the majority are locked in with 6%. That's the most the gain they can make. That's why they can afford, where they say to you, we'll guarantee you that you don't lose money when it goes down, when the market goes down. Because you're limited as to what you can make on the upside. Those are a scam. And to try to get out of them is almost impossible. Make your life simple. We all have to have enough money to retire. A person who spends $100,000 a year, not what you make, it's what you're spending, your lifestyle. If you're used to spending $100,000 a year, you got to have $2.1 million set aside for retirement. If you spend $50,000 a year, you got to have $1.2 million set aside for retirement. Why do you think these millennials, 12 million, are sitting at home? They can't get a job because the guy who's 65 is now working till he's 85. Join my gang. Start with these new stocks while the dollar is going down. 877-600-GANG. They're waiting for your call. I'll see you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Philsgang.com.